Hi everybody, hope everybody's well today. Again, the mindset hack for today. This was actually the first intervention that I discovered in positive psychology when I started learning it. Initially, I did it thinking, and I've been doing it the last few years actually writing, and the latter is way more effective. So what's the positive intervention? It's an exercise developed by Martin Seligman, Dr. Martin Seligman at the University of Pennsylvania, and he's one of the founders of positive psychology, the study of well-being. And before we get started, I want to do a little bit of marketing for this exercise because it's truly been life-changing for myself. The initial studies into this exercise actually has shown that for depression it is a wonderful tool. And I'm not talking like the very seriously handicapping deep dark depression. I'm talking about the depression that most of us, a good 40% of us, experiences at least once in our lifetime. And some of us, being sort of like in this situation in the world right now, may start to feel feelings where we start to get a little bit down. And this is also a great exercise for coaches to tell their clients to do in the very first session already. This is what you're doing when you're coaching with me. You're going to do this, okay? And so the discovery is in sort of like a normal or milder depression that this works actually better than either therapy or therapy and pharmacology combined. So it's great, and not just for that, but to also prevent depression to come back. So enough marketing. It's a simple exercise, and what you need to do at the end of your day, when you have, let's say, your last thoughts, the thoughts that you're going to take into dreamland with you, I want you to think of 3 things that went well today and why. The best thing is to journal about them, because the important part of this exercise is that you really reflect and take your time rather than like tick box done. This is really about a neurology and a brain change. So that means that there needs to be proper savoring. And I know you have time to do that because a lot of you also spend your last thoughts when you're getting dressed and brushing your teeth and to go to bed, or even while you're in bed, you spend ruminating on the negative. So I know you can do this on the positive. Spend some time doing it. So 3 things that went well today and why. And so what will you discover? The initial effects will already be sort of like felt for you within about 1 or 2 weeks for most people. So that's already amazing, right? It sets up your day differently. But if you hang tight and you do this daily for about 6 weeks, and you'll notice that this is actually not a chore, it's a lot of fun. If you do this for about 6 weeks, then your brain chemistry really starts to change. And so that was the mindset hack for today. If you want to look at the previous mindset hacks, then please go to forpositive.com. F-O-U-R, forpositive.com is where I have a web page that specifically is dedicated to what we're doing here in the desert with my company, Global NLP Training, what the mindset hacks is about, and basically it's our freebie website where we're trying to help the world in this weird situation in time. And the first email that you'll get is sort of like the place where you can send your family members and other people in terms of where we go live on Facebook, on Instagram, and where we're located. And you'll also get a dripped email going on where you get 1 new hack every single day that has already been covered as well, or still is coming. So that's about it, and talk to you guys tomorrow for the next mindset hack. See you around.